now that YouTube is up, you should see a few screens that welcome you to YouTube. That's because you're already logged in. We use the Gmail account to get into Kidblog, and that same Gmail account is here. You logged into Google, you're logged into YouTube. So now that we're here, let's look up an Inspire tutorial. We put in an Inspire picture, so let's find a tutorial. And to save time, I'm just going to click the top one.
This series of tutorials.
Okay, right click, get the video URL. There it is, the first one. And it's highlighted but not copied, so Control C or right click copy. Now go to Kidblog, press enter to get away from the caption or just to make sure that you're in a clear space, and Control V will paste it, or right click paste, we'll put it there as well, and then update. Now you can view the post here, and there it is.
This series of tutorials will cover.
Okay, I'm going to close that and go back. One other way of putting this video in here, you can, I'm not going to delete it, I just want to show you. Press this icon here, and it, from computer, from URL, media library, we're going to go to the second one. Change this to video, and since I've already copied it, I'm going to right click and paste, and then press insert, and it will do the same thing. Now let's put in a document. So if you would open Microsoft Word on your computer and just type something in real quick and save it to the document file or desktop. And I've already done it, so you can pause, but I'm going to continue. So now that I have this, I'm going to insert that using that same icon, but I'm going to go to the tab titled From Computer. Select the files, and I titled it Homework. It's a Word document. And I'm going to change what I named it to click here to view homework. Insert. Alright, update. And I'm going to close that window. And what happens when you view it, view the post, if you click here to view, it downloads it, and then the kids at home can look at it. They do have to press enable editing, but they can view it. There you go. Now, if that may be a problem, you know, your kid's saying, I don't know if they're going to know to hit the enable editing, and what if they have a different version? Okay, you can also save your Word document as a PDF file. So I'm going to close this and put the PDF here, just like we did that one. So go back to Microsoft Word and file, we're going to save as, and where it says Word document, I'm going to go down to PDF, okay, and I'm going to save it in my documents folder as, you can save it as PDF homework if you want, you can save it as just homework. It's automatically going to have a different icon anyway, and the end of it will say PDF instead of what the other one said, the Microsoft one said. So save. And for me, yes, I am replacing it because I've already done it. But I wanted to show you. Close that. Alright, minimize. Okay, now go back to that same icon. Select files. And there it is. Upload. And you can name it whatever you feel is best to name it. Try try this. You can come up with something better. Now, this is the second time that I have gotten this. I'm gonna press. I'm being honest, I have no idea what this is. Never seen it before. Ever. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea. Let's try again. I haven't had that problem in the future, so I'm gonna leave it named that way, and I'm gonna put insert post. Okay, there it is. I don't know what that was. I'm still learning Kidblog, so I would edit that out, but I want you to see that there are some things that I don't know too. If you figure out some things and want to share, please do. So I left it PDF homework. I don't know why I couldn't rename that one. Normally you can, but I'm just going to leave it like that. But anyway, when you update and view the post, there it is. And so you can let your kids know that you will put 1 or 2 versions of the same assignment on there, so that you know for sure that they can see it. This way you don't have to print so many copies. They can always view it, always have it, and no excuse for losing it because it was there and available. And you can let your parents know at the beginning of the year that, hey, the homework is online, a copy of it. There is, there shouldn't be an issue with I lost it and didn't have it. So outside of that, the only other thing we need to go over is how to log out or log back in, because logging out is just pressing the log out button. So let's do that. Okay, and now that we're logged out, let me show you how to get back in. Now, your children, when they go to get in, they're going to do this and say, Miss, what's the password? Or Mr., what's the password? Or Sir, what's the password? They don't have one. We didn't set up passwords in this video. That's on the next one. So what you have to tell them is to remember the URL. And we used, for me, it was Pierce Math 4. As long as they type kidblog.org / my last name in math, and the number or whatever, it takes them right to it. And it takes you right to it. Now, I know it takes time to get used to it. So if you happen to forget, don't freak out. Go to kidblog.org. And for you only, because I know you're not going to want to give the email address to your students. If you type login and type the email address you used, it will bring up the URL right there, and then you can click. Now, if you don't mind giving your kids the email address that you're going to use, hey, go for it. But I find it easier to have them to remember this, because the less they have to do to get to it, the more they're prone to using it. Okay, so then they just click, and there it is, and they can view the video and do the homework. Okay, logging in. You may want to log in to make changes, so press login up here and select your name. And while I'm here, let me show you this. On the next video, when I add students, you'll be able to see the student's name here, and this is where they will click and put in their password that you create. I'm showing you that now because we're about to go into how to add students and passwords, but that's how you would do it, and that's what you would show them. Their name is on the drop down screen when you add them. If you add an administrator, they're there as well, and they have a password as well. For you, click your name, log in with the Google. I have a couple of Google accounts, so I select the one that's connected with that, and I'm logged in, and I can make and add new post and make changes to my Kidblog.